The Wildcat's Revenge is a horrible wooden ride which has so many ups and downs that it actually makes most people who ride this coaster die. The coaster starts off with a slow hill that brings you to the top before throwing you through loop-de-loops, and I'm pretty sure it's illegal for wooden ride machines to have loops, which causes the ride's wooden blocks that hold the track to break and all the riders fall off the ride and to their deaths. No. The Cannibalism Coaster is a very inappropriate coaster with a name that is beyond inappropriate. I know kids go to this park, but with the dang name of this coaster, these poor kids lose all their innocence, and not to mention it's a dangerous roller ride with too many loops. This dumb theme park should be for 18 plus, only so dang unacceptable. The Tempesta is a completely unsafe coaster at the Busch Gardens in which the coaster gets thrown immediately into loops without a clicky-clacky slow hill to prepare you for the ride, which is unsafe on its own. But then the ride proceeds to do a loop so slow where you're hanging upside down before the seatbelt breaks open and the riders all die. It makes me sick. The Demonic Roller Coaster is a ride with a horrible record of summoning an actual demon to kill all riders on the carriage. I heard that's why they named the Coaster Demon, which is incredibly unsafe, and I hope Six Flags smashes this coaster to the ground. I can't stand this thing still existing. It makes me want to cry for the poor riders. No. The Furry 325 is a coaster I've talked about before, but the ride keeps having incidents that keep killing people. Is so inexcusable. There was a video online that showed one of the sticks that holds the track up breaking in half, but the coaster was still going through the ride anyway, which is so unsafe because the track later snapped in half and the carriage fell off of the dang track and the riders were never seen ever again. Scary. The Comet is a boring old coaster at Hershey's theme park and is extremely unpopular. The reason for this is because the ride's so dang short and doesn't have a single loop-de-loop, which makes it extremely boring. The park actually has to ban adults from riding the coaster because it's so boring and should be for kids only. The end. The Toro is an extremely tall and fast wooden ride machine and is taller than Mount Everest, but this makes it so dang deadly because the slow hill that brings you to the top goes to high that you actually get tossed into space, and there's no hecking air in space, so you suffocate to death. It's so disturbing. This coaster is so freaking disgusting. Batman, the Ride of Metal, is a completely boring coaster and it's so dang embarrassing when people get scared to ride the coaster since it's so small. The ride barely has any loop-de-loopsters and is so short that I'm taller than the ride. It's another one of those rides that's not supposed to be for kids, but should actually be for kids only. I've never actually ridden the coaster machine, but I bet it's a slow and boring ride anyways.